So Mike, coming up, tell us all about
rock climbing, yes. Just 1 minute here.
5 to 7 minutes.
5 to 7 minutes.
It's 5 to 7 minutes, Keith.
5 to 7 minutes. The definition of rock climbing, as defined by this book, How to Climb a Rock, is the vertical ascent of some kind of rock. Now it can be a straight vertical rock, an overhanging rock, or even one that's just kind of like a slab that you walk up. I started getting into rock climbing about 15 years ago. I just looked at the dedication of this book here, and it says 1993. It's a long time. Over the years, I've done lots of research, learned many things about climbing, and have taken it to a new level recently today. I'm going to share that with you. Also talk a little bit about the different types of rock climbing, and hopefully get you interested in it so that you would go out and do it yourself. So the basic things you need to go rock climbing are a harness. The harness goes around your waist and around your legs so that if you are to fall, it will protect you from that and hopefully save your life. You don't want to fall 100 feet up in the air and hit the rocks on the ground, get yourself seriously injured. Something that's also very important, especially on vertical or overhanging rocks, is a special rock shoe. Now the shoe has leather on it, on the top, and rubber on the sides that is very sticky. So you can get onto little ledges, like this edge of this desk here, and be able to hold on and not fall off. Another important thing to have, of course, is a rope. You can't climb up the mountain without being connected to someone else. And the last one, of course, is your partner. You need someone that protects you when you climb, so they resist your fall and don't allow you to hit the ground. So for this to work, the person puts on their harness, they tie a special knot in the rope and connect it to the other person. Now, if you go to the climbing gym or you set up a top rope, this means, as defined in this other book, Rock Climbing Basics, simply the act of climbing where the piece of protection, which is the piece the rope is running through, is always above your head. So if you go to the gym, the ropes are already set up. You tie in to one side and the other partner connects to the other side. This is called belaying. As you climb upward, you're connected to this side. They pull in the rope, and if you fall, they arrest it and you stop. So the definition of a belay is to resist someone else that is falling downward so as to not have them seriously injured or fall. There's another type of climbing also, that's called lead climbing. Lead climbing, here's a nice picture, is climbing up the rock, and it's a slightly different definition. It's climbing past the highest level of protection. So in the top rope, you're pulling in the rope, but since you climb past this, in lead climbing, you pull out the rope and you give out the line, basically. As the climber climbs up, they'll set new pieces of this protection so that then the rope is higher, so if they fall, they can only fall to that last piece. This is more dangerous, and this is kind of the stuff you see that happens outside. So there's lots of things to do this. You need a helmet. Helmet's very important. If you fall and your head hits the rock, it's going to be a bad sign. Also, you need lots of gear. Now, I have a lot here, so this are some wedges. You find a crack, and you put this in the crack. It should hold your fall. This is the same type of idea right here. A small camming device that does the same thing, except it's spring-loaded. Obviously, this is a little intimidating. So I'm going to take this off and put it away. And talk about gym climbing. Gym climbing I do at a place called Planet Granite, which is right down the street in Sunnyvale, and any one of you could do it also. This is the more advanced stuff. As I mentioned earlier, they already have the ropes set up. So all you do is come there and tie in. You can have your own gear if you want. You can bring your shoes, bring your harness. But to start out, all you really need to do is go there and take this belay lesson. They have top roping, they have lead climbing, and you learn different ways to protect yourself from falling. obviously the most important is having a partner that knows what they're doing. So to get a little bit over that factor, there's a thing called a gree-gree that they use there. And this is a auto-locking device. Some of the devices that you're going to use outside are cheaper. This is $90 actually. And it will lock for you. So if they're talking to their friend over the corner, not paying attention, it will lock down the rope if you were to fall and not allow you to hurt yourself. That's a good safety measure that they require there at the gym for you to use. Also, you may want a chalk bag. It will help you because your hands lose a little bit of friction on the rock and they'll slide off, so you put some chalk on there to get a better holds. So as you progress through climbing, you start getting into the things I talked about later. But to start really, and what I would like some of you to do, would be to possibly go to www.planetgranite.com and learn a little about the experience. Now, since you all know me, and I'm a member, if you're seriously interested, I can get you a free belay lesson and a free class where they don't charge you for renting any of this gear. And I can do that as many times as I want. So if you couldn't figure this out already, I have kind of a passion for this. I've obviously spent hundreds of dollars on all this gear here, and I'm kind of into it. So I'd like to share that with you guys and have you go out there and kind of check it out yourself. The best thing about it is it's entertaining, it's very exciting, it's fun. It's a little dangerous, you get an air of uncertainty going on. And also, since you know me, it's free. So I hope you get an email from every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mike. That's great. Thanks.